So, it's been about a year since I started Tetris, which is pretty crazy. Wouldn't you think? Like, 1 year ago, 1 year ago, I had absolutely no skill. None. I didn't even play Tetris. And then I started playing Tetris 99. I had a brief time with NES, and I'm at a pretty good point in Tetrio. So I would like to share my experience. If you'd like to listen, let's talk about it. How it started. I kind of became interested in Tetris. Easier said than, it was an interesting thing. One time I was like, I saw Tetris and I was like, I can never do that. Can't think that fast. Like how everybody who doesn't play Tetris thinks. But then, I saw this video talking about NES Tetris, and I thought it's pretty interesting. So I picked up the cartridge and started playing. It was pretty fun, but it was not super easy, and it wasn't very convenient for me. It wasn't like easily accessible for me to play all the time. And I was getting out of stuff like F-Zero and chess. Even though I'll go online and I'll play a game of 99, F-Zero 99 sometimes, and I'll play Tetris over the board. I play a lot of Tetris now. And that was I was pretty into it. I played a lot of 40 lines. If you saw that video from it's close to a year now, I did a lot of that sort of stuff, high up on the board, and it was hard. But those skills have transferred over to now. So, I kind of am a little bit thankful for that. Accomplishments. I've made a lot. And a year is a pretty long time to do all of that. So over on on my Tetrio profile, I've logged 440 hours right now. Right now, at the time of recording, I've logged 440 hours. I've hit S+. I am an S+ ranked player. I'm not S rank or D. I started from D rank. All the way down from D rank, and now I'm S+ here today, which is pretty cool and pretty impressive. Quick play, I've floor 10'd. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty good achievement. Floor 10, not an easy thing. I've only actually been there twice. Once with Volatile and once with No Mod. 40 lines. 50 seconds. 50 seconds. I hope that I can get a sub 50 second time pretty soon. But, I'm happy with it right now. I think it's good. I feel like the less quads I do for some reason, the better my time. To a certain extent. Blitz, I've made it to 150k. That is pretty good, especially when you put it into perspective on some other things. On, what's actually going on here with 0 all clears. A lot of the Tetris Blitz, it's just all clears. So it's an achievement to not use SDPC loop and to do it normally. It's a pretty good achievement. Let's go through my achievements list because this is a pretty good list. A lot of these actually don't matter. I'd say champion in the lobby wasn't really anything. I've gotten secret grade, which isn't honestly much. Detail oriented, actually a pretty good achievement. You know, it's pretty hard. Not gonna lie, it's pretty hard to get 157 inputs, but I did it. So, yippee. 20 TSD was hard, getting sub 2 minute, but that was like, I want to say last year. Empty box was a pretty hard achievement. Snake eyes, I would love to get sub 1 minute. I haven't tried yet. Wabi Sabi, Mr. Boardwhite, no, he's gonna demote to silver. I need to do 10 PC. That's something I'm gonna be doing. I'm going to talk more about that in a minute, but getting to S plus with less than 800 rounds played. Pretty good. I do not opener main. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, I don't opener main. So, 6. I don't know if that's impressive or not. Harbinger. I did that. Yeah, I did that today. So, it was a pretty hard achievement. Not gonna lie, it's a pretty hard achievement. You have to do 8 completely different mods after not only grinding 8 different mods. Not an easy challenge. But if you're looking for something that's going to stretch you and push you, Harbinger is one of those achievements. Except if you mechanical heart literally every single thing. I don't feel like you can mechanical heart every single achievement, but you can mechanical heart a lot of them. I did do that. I would say once, but I did do it for officially twice. So I've done 11 revives. Me and Kim are looking to get to 12 pretty soon. I've done some attempts and they've gotten really close. Supercharged, a really hard achievement. I had to learn all spin to do that one. Compared to, I think it was two random discussions ago. One of them was talking about spins. I've gotten a lot better. That person did not know all spin. This person barely knows all spin. Trust me, it's complicated. Even still, there's some spins I'm like, really? Yeah, floor 10. Cool. Gravity, really hard achievement. I got that to floor 8. I'm hoping to get that to floor 10 at some point. I'm gonna go down through the list. Every mod except the Emperor, I have floor 7. I would like to get the Emperor up to floor 7, but again, a couple of reverse mods, block rationing, talentless, warlock. You saw that one, hopefully. It's in a random discussion where I talked about it, and I wouldn't suggest watching that. I would suggest watching the replay one. That one's probably better footage. Me not being like, so here's how Mechanical Heart works, when you probably already know how Mechanical Heart works. So, free fall floor 5. That's like tongue twister right there. Can't believe. Wow. Damnation, asceticism, really random one. The Exile, I had to Mechanical Heart. I'm sorry. I had to Mechanical Heart the Exile. It's really hard. If you do it normally, it's really hard. But, I didn't I didn't do that. So Swamp Water Light and Swamp Water. I got all of them up to floor 2 and not expert up to floor 3. It's a really hard achievement because Swamp Water is really hard because you're limited by how high you can climb, and I find that I can't deal with them all at once super well. I can deal with it, but I can't deal with it super well. And to get it up above like 150 meters is really hard. But I'm happy with Swamp Water Light, and I'm happy with Tyrant being top 100. Legacy, I did Fool's Errand. And I did the Fool. The Fool was insanely it was probably more difficult than a Fool's Errand. It was, but probably the same amount of people got it. But I got number 181. And here I got number 250. So, yay. So that's everything in terms of these achievements. There's we can talk about that later. I've made it pretty far. There's probably a lot more things that I've learned. I've learned like stacking flat. Obviously, it feels like it's not important anymore, but it still is. I need to work on it still. Believe it or not, S+ player needs to work on flat stacking. My stacks can be terrible. Just terrible. Believe it or not. I've learned all spin, I've learned down stacking, I've learned counter spiking, I've learned tanking, then counter spiking. All really good skills to get me to where I am in Tetra League. So that's pretty good. Future goals and what's next. I was touching a little bit on that. So in terms of future goals, I want to hit a sub 50. Right now, I want to hit a sub 50 in 40 lines. Feel like I could do it. I'm like getting 2 PPS times, and then I'm like choking towards the end because I don't know what to do with my 2 PPS time. I want to get a higher blitz, but I don't know necessarily that. I want to floor 10 some like gravity. I want to get really good at it. I want to Swamp Water. I want to do that. I want a 10 PC. I want to like get more achievements. I want to do that. And overall kind of improve my AR. That's something, AR. Get that up. All of those things. And probably more that I've mentioned or whatever. Emperor is one of them. I want to pursue that right now. That's what I want to do. Obviously, maybe I want to hit double S or U in the future. Right now I'm satisfied with my S rank. And, like, that was really hard to get. So, closing remarks, kind of a lie. Yeah, it was pretty good. Overall, did not help with social aspects because, nobody plays Tetris and whatever. So if you want to be indoors literally every day and grinding Tetris to get that 400 hours, be my guest, but probably not the best thing to be doing with your time. One thing that I would like to be doing is making videos on YouTube that are not this. This is not a video. It is me talking. It's not a video, which is a shame. But I would like to work on editing, get better at editing, get better at just the overall video making process. That would be really cool, but my computer is so limiting, it can't do that. wow, my computer can't do things. But I would really love if somebody would try to help me the best they can, guide me through it, because I'm not very motivated towards it, but still want to do it. Sounds like ironic, but believe it or not, I want to do it. I've been doing a lot of rooms, like public rooms for 1v1 practice and other stuff. I would love to see you there if you are interested in playing me. That would be very fun. If you're interested in just practicing your 1v1 skills or whatever, that would be a good place to do it. Maybe I should get my Discord information in the link or the description. Get that link in the description so that maybe we can form a group there and we can do all that sort of stuff. Trying to think, is there anything else that I would want to mention? Oh, if you're looking to improve and have no idea where to start, wikis are a great place. I'm trying to improve the Tetrio wiki with my knowledge. My knowledge sucks, and you should probably not listen to my knowledge. But if you're looking for wikis, there's a Tetrio wiki, which we love some improvement on if you want to help there. If you want just a full wiki on everything Tetris, there's the Hard Drop wiki and other Tetris related wikis that you can reference and are probably way better made than any unique article to the Tetrio wiki. Yes, some articles and sections have been copy pasted from the Hard Drop and other wikis, which I don't really like, but we're working on improving the actual use of the wiki, and we'd love for you to help. Give your feedback. If you find something that you just don't find there, let me know in either my Discord or let somebody know. Give us feedback. It would be wonderful. I would love to improve this further than it is right now. That would actually help me with maybe Tetrio video work in terms of maybe ideas. If you have an idea for video or random discussion because you like this, let me know. But I'm done. I'm not going to ramble further. I'm trying to get better at it. So, goodbye.